In recent years, the relationship between the United States and China has become increasingly complex, marked by a series of economic tensions and diplomatic challenges. As both nations navigate their roles as global superpowers, the ongoing talks between them have been characterized by a mix of cooperation and contention. Currently, discussions focus on trade imbalances, technology transfer, and intellectual property rights, with both sides seeking to address long-standing grievances while also striving to maintain a stable economic relationship. The stalled talks between the United States and China have raised concerns about the future of their economic relationship and the potential for escalating tensions. Several factors contribute to the impasse in negotiations, including deep-seated disagreements over trade practices, technology policies, and national security concerns. Both nations have adopted increasingly assertive stances, making it challenging to find common ground. President Trump's stance on China's economic practices has been characterized by strong accusations and a confrontational approach aimed at addressing perceived trade violations. Throughout his presidency, Trump consistently criticized China for engaging in unfair trade practices, including intellectual property theft, currency manipulation, and the imposition of tariffs that disadvantage American businesses. He argued that these actions not only harmed the U.S. economy, but also undermined the principles of free trade. In response to these grievances, Trump implemented a series of tariffs on Chinese goods, initiating what many referred to as an economic warfare strategy. These tariffs were intended to pressure China into compliance with U.S. demands and to protect American industries from what he deemed predatory practices. However, this approach has had mixed results, leading to retaliatory tariffs from China and escalating tensions between the two nations. China's long-term economic strategies against the United States have been shaped by a history of intellectual property theft and corporate espionage, which have raised significant concerns among American businesses and policymakers. Over the years, numerous reports have documented instances where Chinese entities have engaged in the unauthorized acquisition of trade secrets and proprietary technologies, undermining the competitive edge of U.S. firms. This pattern of behavior has not only fueled tensions between the two nations, but has also prompted calls for stronger protections for intellectual property rights. Additionally, China's use of currency manipulation and extensive subsidies for its domestic industries further complicates the economic landscape. By artificially lowering the value of its currency, China has made its exports cheaper and more competitive on the global market, disadvantaging American products. The future trajectory of U.S.-China economic relations remains uncertain, particularly as upcoming negotiations hold the potential for significant outcomes. These discussions could either pave the way for a renewed commitment to cooperation or exacerbate existing tensions. If both nations can find common ground on critical issues such as trade imbalances, intellectual property rights, and technology transfer, there may be opportunities for a more stable economic relationship. However, if negotiations falter, the likelihood of strategic decoupling from China could increase, as the U.S. seeks to reduce its dependence on Chinese manufacturing and supply chains. This decoupling could lead to a reconfiguration of global trade dynamics, with American companies looking to diversify their sourcing and production to other countries. We encourage you to engage with this content by subscribing to our channel for more insights on these important topics. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up and share it with friends and family who may also benefit from this information. Your support helps us continue to provide valuable content and fosters a community of informed viewers.